Y'all, I'm either being like spiritually, I know I've been spiritually attacked since like 2021 or 2022. But anyways, I got a new apartment, right? Something is up with like something either following me or like just something up with this like apartment complex. Like it's just be some odd stuff happening. You know, having to pay extra money and I already paid rent and like it's just be some stuff going on that is just off that like kind of similar to like unless like I'm just something just ain't right with this company or like something following me or maybe it's just like or maybe it's just like some weird stuff going on. um I don't really say too much details ever on YouTube, but I can guarantee you something either following me or something is up like with this complex. Like I'm telling y'all, it just be some odd, weird stuff going on. You just be like, that's odd. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? And I got to get on them with my heat that don't work, paying all this money. And it's like, y'all should have had this like working when somebody move in. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, ever since I worked at this public school, okay, after 2 years, a new chick came and brought hell to my life there, made my life living hell working there. And I love working with children. I'm not even working in my field for 2 years now. That's how bad it was. And I just been dealing with, after about 3.5 years, I've been dealing with the fourth year, some hell at this apartment. And now I moved to a new apartment and like some similar stuff. Like it's not nothing seen yet, but like hearing wise, it just be like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like what the heck? You know, maybe it's some pipes, you know, that be going off, like, or something. Anyways, Jesus is coming. And I know like a lot of stuff is just like, it's not just a lot of crazy, weird stuff like, in the world that's been happening. It's like in my life, like I said, like ever since like, and like I'm freezing. Like I woke up freezing, y'all. Paying 368. No. I paid 682. Okay. And then they charged me 361 to move to transfer apartments. So I'm still questioning that and trying to figure that out. Like I shouldn't have had to pay anything, and I'm paying rent. You know, the last place was held for 4 months and I moved to a new apartment and I'm just like what is that? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Like I said, the last place, hell wise, you can see it and hear it. Now I moved to a new apartment and like I be hearing stuff like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like I said, it could be pipes or something, or, you know, I let them already know that, like, maybe it's some pipes, you know, like, I know, like, the furnace make noises, the refrigerator make noises on and off. Okay, you know, that's understandable. Okay, y'all place, you know, the last place was old. And the stuff don't look old in this one versus the other one. The stuff looked old and stuff. But this one, the stuff, appliances don't look old, but they sound like it, like right now it's complete silence. It does it like randomly, like on and off, like a refrigerator making noises. And my first place was a duplex, and this was years ago, like 4 years ago. I never dealt with anything at a place, a duplex. It was a type one, so it was perfect because I really didn't have neighbors, like dealing with neighbors or just I don't know. I never dealt with no sounds and coming weirdly, and I'm not talking about the furnace or refrigerator. I never dealt with no type of sounds, and I'm not just talking about the furnace and the refrigerator. I'm talking about some other sounds. I'm not quite sure I know what that is. It's just like spooks you and is odd. But anyways, and then like I said, the apartment before this, I didn't deal with stuff until like the 4th year, and I'm just like, what the heck? I don't even cuss. I'd be like, what the heck? But if I did cuss, I'd be like, what the freaking rocker, frogger, water, daughter. But anyways, I don't know. Sometimes I'd be feeling like I've been telling my people and friends, most of my friends not even out here. My main close friends, I'm not even from out here where I'm at right now. But anyways, like sometimes I feel cursed. Sometimes I feel like my life haven't like been peaceful like before the spiritual attack started. And I already told you how long it's been. Like my life was of peace in 2016. I wasn't dealing with stuff or stuff happening to me like oddly, or like just spiritual attacks from people, or because like the last place, you can't trust companies, especially too. This company was trying to say like the hellhole place I was in for since mid-February, they was literally trying to say I was hearing stuff. They was trying to act like I was crazy. I don't know. All I can say is I don't know at this point. Like, am I being followed? Am I being spiritually attacked? Or like, is it just this company that I'm having an apartment with? Anyways, at the end of the day, I'm getting a house in 2 years. All I can say is like, you can't trust people. They're out to get your money. They're out to try to make you seem crazy, and like, you really be hearing. You really do like. That time I've been thinking like, am I crazy? I know I'm not crazy, and I know I'm not hallucinating, hearing things or stuff. I don't know. And then I have proof, y'all. That's why the last apartment I had beyond corporate involved, I had to have regional involved, because the managers and the corporate really was like not trying to give me a new apartment or do nothing about it with all the proof that I had. I had to get the Board of Health involved, y'all. Neighborhood code involved, y'all. That's all I can say is And like I said, I had tons of proof, videos, pictures, voice recordings, and like I've gathered a voice recording, and I could have other proofs. I just can't never really record. It seems odd too, because whenever I try to record the sound, and like it could be pipes, it could be anything, I'm not claiming it as anything, but I know it's like odd and it's like random, and it's just, when you hear certain odd things, you just be like, what is that? Other people be like, I don't know what that is, like, what is that? But it could be anything, and hopefully it's just a pipe or whatever. You know what I mean? When you use the silence and places being silent, and I'm not talking about, again, the refrigerator or furnace, like that's like whatever. I can deal with that. That's not a big deal. That's not a sound that you would be like, oh my goodness, spooked. This other sound is like, bruh, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, anyways, I don't know. I just been feeling spooked a lot lately these days, and like, it's not just the world that's like, oh my goodness, like what's going on? I'll never know. I'm never like other people who say that, because my arm's shaking because I'm tired and I'm freezing. But anyways, I'm about to hold it with the other hand. I'm about to go back to sleep. But anyways, you know, I'm dealing with a temporary job that's like being weird with hours, and it's retail. Like I've never worked at I've been in retail for 10 plus years. I'm obviously working out of my field as a teacher assistant, which I'm about to get back into. I just been wanting to wait till school start back up and to get into it again. And this side of town, they want a lot of references. You know, they're more uppity to get into versus the last company I worked with, where they didn't care about the bullying. Excuse me, I got a skin patch right there, and harassment. Like it's been taking me a very long time. Like I cannot get rid of those two for nothing. Like it's just that's how bad my life have been and stressed out I've been. Like I popped it and like I created a skin patch. But anyways, at that time I was dealing with domestic violence and a bad relationship, and like and I don't even be on YouTube with videos. I started YouTube videos after having a first rapture dream, which I asked for, and then I got 3 more. So I've had 4 total ones. And I just been making videos because I've been like so stressed out, frustrated, and like I'm always blessed, but it just been some things I've been going through. Like it's just like nonstop. You know what I mean? Like this world is nonstop stuff like happening and going on because we're living in times. What I'm saying is I just can't catch a break for nothing. It just be some stuff I be going through, and like it's not of my control. You know, like my 2 conditions came out of nowhere. Okay, I'm trying to get that fixed and under control. And while I'm dealing with that, I've been dealing with just like weird stuff, crazy stuff at apartments and like companies being like, okay, you don't work full time, you only work part time, so you don't get no hours. I've never dealt with that at no retail place before, and this is a big company that I'm working for. And then I go full time, and now they saying, okay, somebody quit, can you work a different department, a different shift, and then you will get hours. And then like, oh, this at first it was like, if you change to full time and you work at this specific time frame, not the time frame you want, so already accepting to work a later shift, and then to come to be pulled into the office to be told that, okay, we no longer have hours. We said we did for this shift and to be full time, but now we don't. But if you do this other department and shift, which is a later, even more later shift, then you will get hours. So I'm telling y'all right now, there's something going on in my life where stuff just be happening, you know, odd stuff. Like that's odd for a retail place. I've worked at the mall. I've worked at numerous retail places. I've never dealt with a place where, okay, you work part-time, you get your part-time hours. Okay, you don't have to become full-time to get your part-time hours. And then when I come full-time, y'all playing with the scheduling and talking about, okay, it's some crazy. I'm telling y'all right now, I've been going through stuff. And it's not even me. It's not in my control. I look terrible right now. I don't care. Like, and I be blessed. I be like, you know, looks are deceiving too. I would like to say that looks are deceiving. Looks are deceiving. Like this complex is really pretty and nice. I have literally a beautiful, beautiful patio of a pond view and all. So, you know, I'm blessed and thankful. It's just like, I just be trying to figure out like, you know, what is going on with these, like the sound that I'm hearing, you know. So I don't try to worry about it either. Look at that skin patch. But anyways, I don't be trying to worry about it. But, and I have stuff to fade it, but, and I literally need to make a payment on eBay because they don't carry it. My arm's still shaking. They don't carry it no more in stores and hair stores. But anyways, and it works. It's just, that's how crazy my life been. Like I had to stop popping or popping pimples, or I will get a ugly skin patch, you know, and I'm like skinned it too. But anyways, I'm telling y'all, it's just, and it's something that like I be ignoring. Like, you know how you'll ignore stuff that's just weird or odd because you a person who don't even complain about stuff. Like I could have emergency maintenance over here for the heat since yesterday. I just play with it. But I'm going to tell y'all going to come fix it Monday. Because I shouldn't even be dealing with the problem in the first place. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that that you ignore. Like, okay, I'll put on either some clothes or bundle up. But like for how much I'm paying, I shouldn't even have to deal with that. Like it should be fixed. And I just moved in. It's been literally 2 days. This literally is the second night. It should be no problem. That should have been checked on before I moved in. And it should be working without having to come for y'all to come and fix it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why my butt get in the house, because in 2 years, inflation going on. So it would have been very expensive right now to move to a house anyways. So I was thankful they gave me a new place. And, I had to beg for a new place. Dealing with hell, y'all. I'm talking about complete hell. Nobody should be living like that. Nobody should have to beg for a new place for that long. And it take that long for y'all to finally be like, oh, okay, this is, even with all the proof I showed them, it took 4 months. And like, I've been had the proof. I don't know what took them to, I guess I started to say like, I'll get the media involved. Like, I basically kept on sending videos and pictures and stuff until like they got annoyed or whatever. I don't know, y'all, but like we definitely living in end times. It's like end times for my life, because like I just be wanting peace, and like it be like simple peace. Like right now I should be warm. I'm anemic, first of all, and it's still springtime. It's not summertime. So it do be chilly in the morning. You know what I mean? Or like when it start, the sun going down. I should be at peace to be warm waking up. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to bundle up. I shouldn't have to keep playing with the heat, which I'm going to have to turn it back on and off, like, and play with it for it to come on and to stay on. It'll come on, and then of course, the heat's turned off, but it comes back on. You don't have to turn it back on. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. That's all I gotta say. And I may have to look for and I don't have to look for a new job. I already have a backup job, because this one job in retail out of my field. My fields are human services and education. And I already told you I'm not working in that field, or I would have still been working in there. And I could have actually transferred schools, which I made a bad decision of not transferring schools. And that was the worst mistake I ever did. The worst mistake was thinking that the bullying and harassment would stop. And I got to go to the bathroom. But anyways, I'm about to end this video. Anyways, I thought it would stop, and it didn't. It got worse. So I always say, I learned to take myself out of situations and to know like things usually get worse. Even though you can be the most positive person, I always try to be positive and like ignore stuff and like deal with stuff and think things get better. Unfortunately, especially in the times we living in, I'm sorry, that's just not the case. Like, inflation or low staff is going to get worse. The food, and it's not a big issue right now. A lot is going to continue to get worse in the world, and a lot of people think it's going to get better, and that is not the case, because we are living in end times, and Jesus Christ is coming back. It's in my heart, it's in my soul, and that's the same feeling I have about being spiritually attacked, not just by people or like my hand shaking. I'm sorry, I'm cold and my hand hurt and I gotta go to the bathroom. Y'all get the point. I'm telling y'all, it's just all different angles in my life has been crazy. And it hasn't been like, 2017, I had caused the issue for myself. That was in my control. But after that, in 2021, or it was 2022, I'm trying to think, it was about 2021. These things that were happening in my life was not because of me that I caused or could control. And ever since then, it has been crazy. It has been odd spiritual attacks, and I haven't had peace yet. And like a lot of people are questioning that in the world. Like, talks of war, pestilence, famines, bad weather, odd weather, da 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 da. Like, if y'all don't see the signs, and I definitely see the signs in my life, whether other people are dealing with crazy stuff in their life or not, like nonstop. But anyways, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's cold, and I'm gonna have to play with the heat again since yesterday. God bless.